let's fix up the pots in the front yard. Join me. Welcome back to Horticulture Geek. I'm Ray, and today I'm working on the containers in my front yard. If you watched my garden tour video that I put out the other day, you saw a big pile of plants of everything that's going out there. And so today I'm actually going to work on that project. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go get the pots and bring them here to the backyard. Because if you follow my channel much, you know that we live on a very busy street and it's too noisy and busy out there. It's hard to film in the front yard. So I'll go show you. I've already got the pots cleaned out, but they're setting where they set. So I'll just kind of show you where they're at, and then I'll haul them back here, and then we will get all of the stuff in the pots. So let me move to the front yard and we'll show you that there. All right, so I grabbed these off the front porch. And like I said, I've got them cleaned out. The ivy will stay. And what I have done is I've dug through here and cleaned out, like I'm digging out some roots. I still have a little bit to do in this one. Got this one cleaned out pretty low, and got this one cleaned out pretty good around the ivy root ball. I had tulips planted in here, so I've dug through and found viable tulip bulbs. I'm leaving tulip bulbs in the bottom of this pot. Hopefully they'll harbor over there. So I've got a little bit more cleaning out in this pot, and then I'm going to start putting stuff into here. So let me finish cleaning this out real quick, and then I'll bring stuff over here and show you what we're going to do. All right, so here is kind of how I have them laid out at the moment. So I've got that. I've just got some things potted around the outside. This hanging basket will get planted in its entirety into this pot. And then with the ivy, I've got a few things that these will get bigger. So that's kind of how I'm thinking right now.
Hi, YouTube.
And I will fuss with these a little bit and get them in the pots planted up, and then we'll be back in a second. All right, so here we have the finished project. All 6 pots, whoops. All 6 pots at the front door. Looking good. Now I still got to mulch, and I've got to plant up these flower beds, so ignore that. But there is the pots all done, and you can hear all the road noise behind me. This is why I don't work out here normally. I think they turned out pretty great. All right, one last look. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed seeing those front pots come together, and try to ignore the background noise. The neighbors, landscape guys here mowing the grass and weed eating, so you can kind of hear that in the background. But as you can tell, it is a different day. And so what I'm gonna do now is that I got those 6 pots at the front door done. I've got those shown to you. I have 2 more pots up there that I just went ahead and did, and I'm gonna throw some pictures in for that. And then I have some footage from the other day when I was doing some pots back here in the backyard, and I'm gonna throw that footage in because it never really formed a video of its own. So I'm gonna throw that footage in here as well, so you can see me doing some of the pots here in the backyard. So here we go. I'm gonna show you the 2 additional pots in the front, and then we'll show you some of the stuff I did in the backyard. So today I've just got to buckle down and get to it and get all these containers switched out. Some of them are already empty and ready to go, and some of them still have pansies and winter cabbages and stuff in them that are looking sad. So some of that's gonna have to be ripped out, and the pots are gonna have to be clean, so I'm just gonna set the camera up and let it roll. I'll show you what I got, and then we'll do that. And then at the end, I'll just kind of show you where everything goes. So let's get at it. All right, so you can see right here some of my plants I've been collecting. I've got yellow calibrachoas, and these are the, if I can get the tag, deep yellow variety. I mean, how pretty are those? Then I picked up a couple of these, and these are the Bumblebee Pinks. Bumblebee Pinks, my bad, Bumblebee Pinks. And you can kind of see that it kind of looks like a bumblebee in there. So that's kind of fun. Then I've got an ivy here that'll be going in a pot. Oh my God. There you go, I've got that. So I enjoy Mandevilla. This is more of like this little bushier Mandevilla. It doesn't do the vining like the big one does. So it's good in a container. I mean, the big one's good in a container too, but I like this one. Now these are fun. These are fairly new on the market. Supertunia Picasso in purple. So I've got a couple of those. Look at that one right there. So this is Night Sky. So fun. Right here I've got a couple of Mystic Blue Spires Salvia. And these two actually are going to go in the ground. They're going to just give a nice blue color in the garden. Then back here I've got a Sun Patience, just a white. Ooh, that flower's looking a little rough, but it'll bounce back. So a Sun Patience compact white. Clearance rack, can't beat a clearance rack plant. So a Bacopa. This is a purple Bacopa, so those are always nice. Got my shrimp plant, my Persian shield, and this little guy right here, Lovebird Coleus. Isn't that fun? Those three are going together. And then I've got some portulacas here, some nice fresh portulacas. Here's one of the pots I'll be doing. All right, here's some more of the plants over here. I've got the firecracker plant, Vermillionaire. I mean, how pretty is that? That Merlot is so pretty. I mean, you just can't beat a verbena. So I've got the Merlot verbena. Then I've got, well, this tag is, there we go. The Voodoo Star verbena, that nice peachy color. And then here we have the Superbena Royale Chambray. It's a nice purple color. I have some eucalyptus. So I just thought that'd be fun, flowing out of a pot. And some lemongrass. And here you can see my succulents that are being held for a succulent project. So now let's just grab some stuff and start potting it up. Here we go. Okay, so you saw me plant up several containers there, and as you can tell, because it's still the same day from a minute ago, I didn't show you in that film where I put everything like I promised I would. And I didn't finish planting all those plants. So let me show you the few things that I did get potted up that day and where they wound up in the garden. So let me flip the camera around and we'll walk over there. All right, so the first thing you'll see is I've got the matching pots here and here with the yellow Calibrachoas, and those just went into these simple concrete planters right here. And these concrete planters are really fun. These actually came from Magnolia Market in Waco, Texas. Joanna Gaines, Chip and Joanna Gaines, you can buy these in their store. So they're really fun, and I picked them up when we were there. And so I have that there and there. And then over here at the shade area at the little fish pond, you can see the red pot with the shrimp plant, the Persian shield. And it's already growing. The coleus is growing. I mean, the Persian shield is already getting big, so this is gonna fill out and look really nice. Ignore the electrical plug. I just keep him there, and the shrimp plant will eventually hide him. I did get this planted. These were in the little tray with the succulents and stuff. So these came over here to live in their hanging basket home. And then a pot that I actually did not show planting up, but let's stop and admire this for a second on the way. This is my amaryllis in a pot. And I just showed you in my garden tour the other day that he was getting ready to bloom. Well, he is fully open now on 2 flowers and a 3rd and 4th flower on the way. How gorgeous is this guy? And the fact that it's blooming the same time as this purple clematis, it's awesome. And we've got a pop of yellow in the front. So that one does it for me, guys. That one I love, love, love. All right, so let's walk over here. And we're gonna go into our gravel area to this pot. The sun is bad, sorry. So the twister Calibrachoa and the white sun patience made their way into this pot with an ivy on this cute little stand here. So that is where that is going to live. All right, and back over here, I did get another container potted that I did not film getting potted up. But let's go right over here to this guy. So this was that clearance plant. So I got him put into this hanging planter, and I have paired him with the crown of thorns plant. So if you have never seen a crown of thorns plant, it is thorny all the way, but it is beautiful. Those flowers, I mean, and it will get bigger, but it will continue to have these pinky red blooms all over it all summer long. So when it gets bigger and this gets bigger, this will be just enough for that little pot. All right, guys, I think that's gonna wrap it up for this multi-day video of me planting some stuff and show you where some stuff wound up in the garden. Now, I still have a whole little horde of plants yet to plant, and I am gonna make that its own separate video because we will be putting those into the 3 metal containers that I have back there, and I just think that that'll be a fun video on its own. So I'm gonna wrap this one up here today. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed seeing me put things together and show you where they're going out into the garden. I hope you're enjoying the front flower beds, those pots out there. And I am working on the actual flower beds out there, and I'll give you an update on that in another video as well. So if you've enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up. If you got any questions or comments, hey, leave those down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. And share our videos if you want to. And make sure you hit the bell so that every time we post a new video, you know it's out there and you're not missing it. So stay with us here at the Horticulture Geek Garden, because you never know what we're going to be doing or what we're going to get up to. But until next time, guys, from my garden to yours, I wish you all the best and happy gardening.